What is up, guys? This is Kyle over here at the Horrorphile, coming back with another movie review. Today I'm actually reviewing a newer movie. This is actually a 2016 movie. It's called Intruders. Let me know what you guys think. What's up, guys? This is Kyle over here at the Horrorphile, coming back doing just a normal movie review today. I'm not doing any of my disturbing movies reviews or any of my video nasties today. This is just going to be a normal review. Today I'm actually reviewing a 2016 film. It was actually debuted at a film festival in 2015. It just came out on VOD, within the last couple of days, within 2016. This movie has the title of Intruders. It's called Intruders. The original title for this movie, before they called it Intruders, was called Shut In, which I'm kind of glad they changed that name. It sounds like a kind of a lame name for a movie. Shut In. It's hard to even say half the time, but yeah, the movie's called Intruders. Only bad thing about the name Intruders is there's a good bit of movies out there called Intruder or Intruders or The Intruder. There's like a bunch of different ways to say that word, and there's a bunch of different films out there, but this one's just called Intruders with an S. This is actually a horror/thriller movie, home invasion type film. It was directed by Adam Schindler. This is actually Adam Schindler's debut movie, directorial movie. He did a short movie I saw on his IMDb, and he's also been the assistant director on a lot of other stuff. He was like a assistant director on some comedy DVDs, like some Dane Cook DVDs, some Chris Rock DVDs. I saw that he had a small helping part. It was a directorial helper or something along those lines for Kill Bill 2. But this is actually his first feature, full-length feature film. It was Intruders, which is this movie. This movie stars Rory Culkin, which is the youngest brother to Macaulay Culkin. It's kind of funny. Whenever I first popped on this movie, I saw the kid. I didn't know who it was. I didn't even know it was Macaulay Culkin's brother. And I looked at him and I was like, God, he looks just like Macaulay Culkin. I was like, I bet that's one of his brothers, because I think he has two other brothers. He's got Kieran, and it's Macaulay, Kieran, and Rory. And I looked it up, and it's his youngest brother, Rory. He's actually been in a couple of different movies. He was in Scream 3, I believe, or Scream 4, I believe, actually. And he's been in some other movies, small roles in some movies. And it also stars Leticia Jimenez, who's actually the main character, the chick. Her name is Anna in the movie. But yeah, to kind of get into the plot, go ahead and jump into the plot. Like I said, this is a home invasion movie, so you kind of understand what you're getting yourself into. People are going to go into a home and invade the home. So basically, Anna is the main character. She suffers from a debilitating agoraphobia, very, very bad, not debilitating, but very, very bad case of agoraphobia. At the beginning of the movie, she's taking care of her brother who lives with her. He seems like he's on his deathbed. She's like taking care of him. He's like laid up in the bed. He's bedridden. He can get up and walk, but barely. There's a scene at the beginning where I guess she thought he was in bed, but he was up outside sitting on the porch, and she kind of got mad at him because he got up out of the bed. And within the first 10-15 minutes of the movie, the brother does die. Nothing to take away from the plot or anything. But the brother does die. At that point, Rory Culkin's character had been working for a company that had been coming to her house delivering food for her brother since he was bedridden. I didn't really understand that little tidbit of the movie. I didn't really understand why the wife wasn't, or the sister wasn't making the brother food. But whatever, they hired this guy to come deliver food to the house. And he was doing this like every day for a year is what it said. And he seemed like a really nice guy. Rory Culkin's character, he was a really, really nice dude. He always would joke around with Anna and kind of make little jokes to make her feel better. The day of her brother's day of her brother's funeral, I wish it was the wedding, that would be a little bit happier than the funeral. Day of her brother's funeral, of course, Anna has this agoraphobia where she cannot leave the house. She's just been in this house for 10 plus years. She cannot leave it. And they think that she's at her brother's funeral, when in actuality, 3 guys break into the house, and start trying to steal this money that her brother left to her. Apparently her brother was very rich, very powerful, had a lot of money. He didn't really seem like it when you first met the character, but he did, and left all of his money to her, and these 3 guys break in trying to steal the money. And that's the main part of the plot. I don't want to go into, there is a huge twist, halfway through the movie and on, that you'll learn that the beginning part of the movie really doesn't have any focus on whatsoever. So Yeah, that's the main plot of the movie. Three guys invade Anna's house. Well, they think that she's at this funeral. She ends up not being, and yeah, there's like a big, kind of thing that ensues at this point. Kind of go ahead and get into my thoughts on the movie. I enjoyed this movie. I thought this movie was a pretty good home invasion flick. I did like the characters. One of the main characters that break into the house, his name's JP. I thought the actor that played him was a very good actor. He did a lot of really good acting. And Rory Culkin's character, surprisingly, I mean, his acting was kind of up and down, but I really did enjoy him as a character too, because he was just very. He was just a nice dude, man. You kind of feel bad for the guy, but he's a nice dude. And you just feel bad for him off the bat. I mean, he comes to the door. He just seems like he's very introverted, and you can see he kind of has a crush on Anna, but he doesn't really know how to say it. He just seems like an overall nice guy. I really enjoyed his character. And Anna, the woman that played Anna, very good acting, really very pretty actress. Like I said, Leticia Jimenez. She's been in some other TV shows and things of that nature, but very good actor. The movie overall, the plot was very simplistic. I mean, there is a huge not huge, but there's a big twist at the end of the movie. You kind of find out certain things about certain characters and why this is going on and why that's going on. But overall, I enjoyed the movie. I thought the directorial aspect of the movie, the directing was very well. It was very well filmed. The acting was pretty above standard. I mean, this isn't really filmed like a low budget movie. You could tell this movie could have been released in a movie theater, which I don't believe it. Obviously it was, but it could have. And the overall plot was pretty good. I was very sucked into the movie. I really did enjoy the movie. I didn't think there was really many downsides to the movie, other than the fact that there's a couple little plot holes that I didn't really get. Like one being the delivering of the food to the house. It didn't really explain why he was delivering the food, why the sister couldn't make the food, other than the fact that since she had this agoraphobia, this is the only thing I could guess as a watcher of the movie. She couldn't go to the grocery store to get groceries. So that was kind of my guess of maybe why she was having this food delivered. But it did not say that. I guess it just left that up to the viewer to kind of figure that out. But there were some other couple of little plot holes in it. It definitely wasn't the best home invasion movie I've ever seen, but it actually is a pretty good home invasion movie for what it is. And yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you have not seen Intruders, to check this movie out. It should be available to purchase now on VOD at least. I gave this movie a 7.5 out of 10. And only reason I gave it a 7.5 out of 10 is because it is a plot that's been done and done and done. But actually, this movie, even though that aspect of it, this movie definitely kept me involved in it. I definitely wanted to see what happened. And there was some really, really cool gore scenes, blood and gore scenes. I'm all about the blood and gore, the special effects, and there were some pretty good practical effects in this movie. There are some CGI ones in there, but most of everything I saw seemed like it would have been practical effects, and it was a really good looking movie. So Intruders from 2016, check it out. Like this video, subscribe to my page. Let me know if there's any movies you guys want to see reviewed. Check out my disturbing movies review I do every so often in my video nasties reviews. I have a playlist in my channel, so you guys can check those out. Until next time, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Peace. Deuces.